Hello you fantastic people, and welcome back to Borderlands 3. Today I have another legendary weapon guide for you guys, and this one is the Wedding Invitation Sniper Rifle. It is by far now my favorite sniper rifle in Borderlands 3. It is so damn good. It's part of the Broken Hearts event for Valentine's Day, which means it is super limited time to get this gun. It's only open for a week, and I'm pretty sure there's only like 5 days left of that week-long event, so definitely get on it ASAP. I'm going to go through the full guide of the gun, how to get it and how to use it and all that fun stuff. So starting with the stats on this thing, this is always going to be locked, by the way. It will not change no matter how many times you get the weapon. You'll only be able to get these stats on it. The only thing that will change is the anointment at the bottom. If you get anointment, sometimes it's not anointed, but the stats, however, will always be the same. For example, damage 3,473, which is disgustingly strong. The accuracy on this thing is so damn good as well. 93%, handling 36%, which isn't that good. It's actually very below average, but honestly I haven't noticed the difference. Also, what the heck is handling? Does that really affect anything? Reload time, pretty slow, but it is a Jacob sniper rifle, so it individually clicks all the bullets in. It is 3 seconds, but that's pretty decent for a 6 bullet magazine size, so not too long of a wait. Fire rate is 1.39, which I feel like is pretty damn quick for a Jacob sniper rifle in particular. Like if you go the Lyuda, it's going to be a faster fire rate, but given the damage on this thing, I think it's pretty damn good. The elemental damage is always the same, at least from my knowledge. It's always fire damage. It's 2,334 damage per second with a 14% chance, which is pretty damn good. The red text reads, "Will you be the rest of my life?" which I actually don't know the reference to. So if you guys know any references for that, let me know in the comment section down below. For the bonus stats, 33% increase critical hit damage, which is really damn good, particularly if you're playing with flak. All the crit damage bonuses you can get works so well. The weapon fire rate is plus 15%, reload speed as well 15%, and the weapon zoom if you aim down sights is ×6, which is actually pretty decently high. The anointment on this one is after using attack command, gain 30% lifesteal for a short amount of time, so to be honest, not that helpful for my build in particular. If you guys want to keep farming, the anointment on this, there's a few different ways you can go about doing it. For console, there's some super dodgy way of using a USB to keep your game save file or something like that. For PC, it's way easier. You literally just drag your game save file, or you copy it across to somewhere else and then put it back. It's pretty easy, but the way I'd recommend for you guys to do it, go down in the comment section down below, list what anointment you guys are looking for this sniper rifle, and see if you guys want to trade. The Borderlands 3 community is so damn helpful with just trading, giving away stuff for free if you guys have it. Particularly in my comment section, there has been so many people that I've helped out with weapons that I had when I have a bunch of extra weapons from farming all the bosses a bajillion times. A lot of people in the comment section, if I don't have the weapon, will jump in there and help out the other people, particularly if they're like on Xbox One, which I don't play on, or on PC, stuff like that. Leave in the comment section down below what your anointment you're looking for and what console you're on, and see if anybody else has got it and might be able to help you out. Now, as for how to get this sniper rifle, like I said, it's part of the Broken Hearts Day event for Valentine's Day. So if you go to the very right, once you're in your inventory, you'll come up with this events page. If you click on challenges, there are 5 of them. It's essentially just break 100 hearts, and these are all different layers of them, and you get a different reward for each of them. The final one is the Wedding Invitation Sniper Rifle, because it's just the best thing that's come out of this event. Just in case you guys haven't seen the event already, it starts from the 13th of February and ends on the 20th of February at 9 AM Pacific time, so you don't have much time left, unfortunately. It's only like 5 days from when I'm recording this, so you definitely have to jump on it straight away. As you guys can see, there is a bunch of random hearts. There's like 5 or so different kinds of hearts that float around random enemies' heads. I personally go to Athena's because I think that's my favorite spot for this sort of stuff. And essentially what you have to do is shoot the hearts. They drop loot, and the gold ones drop legendary loot pretty damn regularly. And there's a few different effects that come from each different heart. But all you need to do for the Wedding Invitation is break 100 of those. I did that in like 2 runs of Athena, so I just ran through, didn't actually bother killing all the enemies. I just shot the hearts and kept running. Probably did it in about 10-20 minutes. It's actually a super easy event if you're just going for the hearts, not really paying attention to the enemies. Leg it through that area and you should be able to get 100 hearts in like 2 runs, absolute maximum. Super easy to get. Now, as for how this weapon works, it is primarily amazing for mobbing. Also works pretty damn well for bosses as well, but I'll show a few clips on screen of me just running through Athena's. It works really well, even just from hip spray, honestly, because of the accuracy and the fire rate, and the Jacob's ability of being able to ricochet any crit hit spots. For flak, of course, being in fade away, you're always hitting crits, but honestly, the accuracy is that good if you're a decent player with your accuracy wise. I personally am not that great. If you can just hit people in the head, it'll be ricocheting all the bullets around. Does 100% of the damage on the ricochet, which means if you can hit just like an average melee one enemy in the head, you're going to be killing at least like 2 or 3 on top of that, which is super helpful and just clears out areas super quick. Plus, it actually does cryo damage. The ricochet bullets do cryo, even though the gun itself does fire damage. for some reason the ricochets are cryo. So I guess you could amplify that with Zane's abilities. I personally don't play Zane, but let me know in the comment section down below how that works for him. Also with the reload, depending on your build, if you guys are playing the same flak as me, feel free to check out the video I made yesterday, from when I'm recording this at least, for my flak crit hit build. Using that build with this sniper rifle works really well, particularly for not having to reload, because you're hitting so many crit hit spots plus the ricochet ability. It's getting the leave no trace skill back, so I actually don't have to reload very often, because hitting the crits is adding a bullet back into my magazine regularly, which means I don't have to reload. And then if you are reloading, if you're playing a different character or something like that and you don't have that ability, you can ball mid reloading, so you're like 3 or 4 bullets through the reload and an enemy just comes out of nowhere. You can fire straight away and it will cancel the reload mid reload, I guess. So you don't actually have to wait for the full animation to go all the way through for it to work, because they're putting in each individual bullet. You can stop it midway if you want, which is hella good, because you might not want to wait the whole 3 seconds if you only need 1 extra bullet to finish off the last enemy or something like that. Now as for boss fights, it is pretty damn decent as well. Of course it does fire damage, so against shields it's not all that good, but if you're just on a red health bar enemy, for example, I went to my favorite firing range enemy, Grave Ward, and honestly I think it's actually one of the fastest sniper rifles to be able to kill him with. The Lyuda is like one of my favorite guns in the game whatsoever, but I honestly think I killed him faster with this sniper rifle. I'll show a clip on screen for it so you guys can check it out. But because you don't actually have to reload, the Lyuda wastes a lot of time reloading. With the fire and damage it does really well, but this thing not having to reload with the flak's leave no trace skill, and then just constant accuracy, you don't actually have to aim down sights, you can hip fire, and not having to reload actually takes him down pretty damn quick. And that's honestly without even speccing any class mods or artifacts or anything like that into sniper rifles, so you could actually do a whole lot more damage and do it a lot faster. But yeah, let me know how you guys go, particularly with different characters and stuff like that. I'd love to know what builds you guys are using for this sniper rifle down in the comment section. But yeah, that is everything I have for the Wedding Invitation sniper rifle. Hope you guys found this video helpful or enjoyable. If you did, feel free to smash subscribe down below, hit that little bell. YouTube will notify you whenever I post a video. Posting a whole bunch of stuff on Borderlands, and just already have for like the last, what, 6 months apparently it's already been out for. So yeah, if you guys like Borderlands, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys want to leave a like and share the video so people know how to get this Wedding Invitation sniper rifle before the event is up in 5 days, so you don't have much time, so definitely get onto it. And yeah, other than that, hope you guys have a fantastic day. I shall see you guys in the next video. Till then, adios.